Do you know Bitcoin, and what do you know about it?
Yeah, digital currency. Supposedly the way that's going to be, things are going to run in the future. I just know it's been taking some massive hits due to trade regulation,
Do you think it's the greatest technology of the 21st century or just a big hoax? What do you think?
I don't know if it's the biggest, but I think it will eventually, everything will be digital. So once they can get through the barriers that they currently face and the challenges they face right now, everything will be done digitally.
What do you think about Bitcoin? Do you think it's the breakthrough technology of 21st century or like one of the biggest hoax of 21st century?
To be honest, I don't know enough about it, so I haven't invested. However, usually it seems that the first technologies aren't always the best. As far as tech goes, the first implementation isn't always the most concrete. There are bugs to fix, and so I expect that one of the other successors to Bitcoin.
I don't think it's a hoax, but I also don't think that it's fully developed right now. I think global governments still have a ways to go before they can regulate it, and I don't think they'll let it ride.
I definitely think it's a hoax.
Really? Why do you think that?
Look where it's at right now.
Around 9,000, I think, right?
Right, and where was it up at 20 or
20,000?
19?
But
or
last
so.
year it was at 1,500.
Listen, I think Mark Cuban says it.
Okay.
If you have enough money to go and invest in it, and if you lose it, it's not going to make a difference to you. Can't hurt. But if you're using your savings, I don't think it's a good idea. Personal opinion.
Got it.
Yeah, I think that the underlying technology of the blockchain is really cool, and it has a ton of really interesting implications and applications. I think that Bitcoin and other cryptocurrencies built on top of the blockchain, there's a lot of variation there, and I think you have to evaluate each crypto coin individually and what it's trying to do.
What do you think?
Fuck Bitcoin.
Yeah. Do you personally invest in any cryptocurrencies, and if you do, which ones?
I do not, but I'm waiting for it to drop more so I can invest in it.
So you can get into it for a lower price.
Yeah. Which I heard it just recently dropped again. So yeah.
I do a number of them, but as for which ones,
you don't want to disclose.
Don't want to disclose.
Do you actually invest in the Bitcoin itself?
No, I don't. I missed the boat. I think it's overvalued right now. I think it'll come down a little bit, but I don't.
As a joke, I invested in a spin-off cryptocurrency called Dogecoin, which is
Dogecoin.
Yeah. And my investment has gone up 5x. Since,
really?
yes.
5 times?
The year of the dog.
Yeah, exactly.
You know, many people say that Bitcoin itself is crap, but the blockchain technology is great. Do you agree with those people?
100%. Yeah.
Yeah, you think that?
For sure.
So blockchain's a distributed ledger, right?
Yes.
It seems like a good idea, and it seems like there are a lot of good applications for it. Yeah, and if you have enough, enough of a network checking, against new transactions, it seems like a really good idea.
You know, many people like blockchain, the technology.
Yep.
But they don't like Bitcoin. Do
Yep.
you agree with them?
Yeah, I mean, it all goes hand in hand. Blockchain is very applicable also to business as well. I know that's something I've been keeping an eye on as well. But I mean, it all goes hand in hand.
I can see their arguments. Yeah, I think that Bitcoin had very grand visions for what it was going to do, and I think maybe it oversold itself a little bit. It said it was going to revolutionize financial marketplaces, and it turns out that all of the traditional pitfalls of traditional financial marketplaces also apply to Bitcoin. I think it still has a ways to go to fulfill its promises.
And then my last question would be, do you think one day the fiat currencies, dollars, euros, will be replaced by cryptocurrencies?
Long time from now if that was to ever happen, but no, I think it'll take too much for that to happen completely.
It will take too much.
Yeah.
Okay. Do you think one day cryptocurrencies will replace fiat currencies?
In order to replace fiat currencies, I think you'd have to have enough of a digital infrastructure. So I think it'll move alongside fiat currencies, like in the same way credit cards have. I don't think it's ever going to replace it completely.
Got it. Do you think there will be a day when cryptocurrencies will replace like fiat currencies, like dollars, or you don't think so?
Not in the near future, but I could see it maybe happening.
It's hard to tell. If governments can regulate it like they want to, yeah, no doubt. But the government's got to make their money too. So
maybe in the far future, which in the tech world is probably like 10 years,
Okay.
I think you'll start to see fiat currencies start to pick the best parts of cryptocurrencies out. Like maybe we start having digital identifiers for every piece of fiat currency that's printed, right? And maybe transactions become less of like a physical exchange of things and more of a digital exchange of things, as they already are.